Hi, my name is Lance Fredericks. I'm 50 years old. I'm a Marine vet. I got out of the service in '85 and went straight into construction work. I come from a family of teachers. Even my two sisters, everybody had degrees in one form or another in education. And that wasn't my route. I just as soon as I was out of high school, I just took off and saw the world. I didn't stop there once I got out. I went into construction trade and I started chasing two trades really. Construction, concrete all phases, became a mason in that. Then I switched over to stonework because I was getting a little bit older, my knees were giving out, so I started doing stonework, all kinds of stonework. Granite, marble, installations, high rises, and banks, lobbies, hotels, and we were what you call boomers. You chased your job from town to town, wherever it took you. And I ended up in Hawaii and Guam again, so that's where I stayed. I moved to Hawaii and then took out to Guam and started there. I was working out there. Did that for like 8 years. Came back. The economy went down, and I got involved in drugs. That ended up with me getting 20 years in prison. So I just recently got out a year ago, and I did tours all over the United States in prison too. I never stopped traveling. Well, now that I've been out a year, I just got finished, completed 1 year of home confinement. Next week is my last time I would have to report in, and during this whole time of transition, I was going to school. Went to Phoenix College, did a semester over there, and at the same time I was going to ASU at Veterans of the Veterans, and that helped me with my math through the whole time. And I was leaving at 7 every day, going to ASU morning, and then jumping on the train and the bus and going to Phoenix College at night, coming back at the halfway house at 11 o'clock at night every week. And they were saying I couldn't do it, but I already been to the bottom. And there was only one way up, and that was where I'm at now, is because of places like this. Because of Veterans Upward Bound, East Valley, U.S. Vets. That's the first place I went, was U.S. Vets. And the lady there, Amanda Alderman, she's the one that pointed me in all the right directions. She helped me get my ID, my licenses, my social security cards, and just everything. She showed me how to get to the VA center. I never even used that, because when I went in, we really had nothing. The only thing you get was a free burial on the flag, and just kind of like you're on your own after you got out. But after this last conflict in the Middle East, man, it just was overwhelmed. When I was in prison, I found this a brochure that this veteran rep came to one of the prisons and said, come to this place, come to the VA, we'll help you guys out, because we're trying to help ex-con fellas transition. And I held on to that paper 10 years. I would not lose it, did not lose it. And when I got out, that's the first place I went. I said, I'm looking for this lady. And they said, she don't work here. What am I going to do now? They said, oh, but the program's still going on. I said, okay, so sign me up. And that's how it all started. And I realized I had benefits. And for a whole year now, that's all I've been using. Just every benefit I can find. They help me get shoes, clothes, just things I never had, because I started out with nothing. I got nothing. And look at me, and I'm going to ASU and Phoenix College, and now I'm at Mesa Community this summer. In fall, I'm already enrolled, and that's because of the VRAP. And they said I couldn't find an apartment in Tempe. I found one. Just where I'm at now, I got all my focus on what I'm doing here is just trying to start my own business, because being an ex-con, I couldn't get a job washing dishes. I skills to work, and they will provide tools for me down at the workforce. But once it gets to that little clause, that little clause that says criminal history, it just goes out the window. But I won't give up. I won't give up. So that's why I'm pursuing small business and finding all the ins and outs of doing that. Matter of fact, Saturday, going to a seminar for a small business. That's down at the Brent Library, so I'll be there in the morning doing that. I talked to man Pippin down at the Small Business Administration. He gave me a draft, pretty much homework. He says, fill all this out, then we'll go over it when you're done. So I got like a month to fill it out, so I'm trying to get a mix right now. Like I said, if it was in places like this, I wouldn't have nothing. Nothing. I don't even depend on the two tribes I come from. I don't ask them for help. I'm Hopi and Navajo, but I'm enrolled with the Hopi tribe. I ain't got no money, so everything I've got so far is because I'm a veteran. It makes me proud again what I did. But, I made one mistake, still paying for it. But regardless of all that, I'm not gonna cry about it. I got myself here. And I just gotta keep trying. No matter how many times people step on me, just because of a non-violent crime I did way back when. I'm still paying for it, but I'm not gonna cry about that because I get my own business. That way I don't have to worry about, nobody stepping on me. And on the bright side of that, I can hire people, vets and ex-cons themselves to work for me, so they don't have to go through the same process I did.